They're all laughing at me. That's what they're doing. They're all laughing at me. Somebody told a joke about that bald dude with the big beard. And they never let me in on the joke. They just laugh. Okay, number 2 is back there standing on the side of the cage. She laid an egg yesterday, so she might have just laid an egg. And who is that? Is that Mary Tyler Moore? Yeah, Mary Tyler Moore, you're the most talkative hen I've got. I bet I've got some eggs in there. I bet I do. Okay, enough, Mary Tyler Moore. Get off the nest. Mary Tyler Moore. Yeah, I guess not. Good morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Sunday. It's probably about 90. It'll be low 90s today. And I got stuff to do. Few ideas. We'll see. We'll see. As usual, we'll see. One thing I can do in the shade today is take the staples out of that box and get ready to use it on another garden bed. So I'm going to do that right now. And all of the staples have been removed, and it's worth it because those boxes are just giant. It's 2 boxes that are stapled together to make a giant box, and man, it saved me a lot of time breaking down small boxes. And I can still use those small boxes in the future too. Okay, now looking for stuff to do in the shade. These are my morning glories and climbing hyacinth, and there are some weeds popping up in there, and of course they are the greenbrier that have thorns in them. So I can't just yank them out with my bare hands when I see them. So I came back with gloves and snippers, and yep, so I'm going to do that in the shade. What's up, big guy? Looks like I need to refill your water. I'll do that now while the hose is on. Mary Tyler Moore. Yeah. Relatively peaceful morning. I think number 2 was trying to lay an egg, and Punky interrupted her, so there was some squawking back and forth. And then they were telling jokes about me and not letting me in on it. But that wasn't any kind of disturbance. And number 2 is in the brush there. She is, well, Mary Tyler Moore and Punky are still lunging at her, and the other ones every once in a while also, but nobody's getting any pecks in, and a peck isn't gonna do a whole ton of harm anyway. So everybody's getting along, and as soon as I say that, Punky will go after her, right? Or are you gonna be good, Punky? Alright, be good, Punky. Number 2 gave me another little egg today. Yay! Man, I'm so tempted to hatch some of her eggs, but who knows? Anything can happen at Bobblehead Homestead. Are those walnuts? Do I have a walnut tree? It's where I planted my gladiolas. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Well, they say walnuts have a built-in mechanism to deter competition. But the gladiolas seem to be doing okay. But yeah, I think that's a walnut tree. It's a big old walnut tree. I don't know. Then right next to that are the trumpet vine. Thank you. And it's I think it's pretty much killed the tree that it's on. And I need to hang out here more and look for hummingbirds. We've got a handful of daylilies out here today. Looks like only 2 more blooms coming, so tomorrow or the next day might be it for this patch. And this one's not doing too bad, and here comes my sister. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 today. And looks like quite a few more left to bloom. So this one might keep going for a few more days. This rose bush out front that I cleaned up around, it just keeps blooming and blooming. And there are a couple really nice blooms. Look at those. Alright, this thing is just taking off, and there are more buds coming. Yeah, I need to try to make clones of this, whatever you call it. This is going to be another garden bed. Pulled back the carpet, and what you see there, that's lime. That helps neutralize the pH. My pH is a little bit, what is it, alkaline? That's, well, anyway, a little lime isn't going to hurt. But I'd have to go back and look, but the carpet was not there all that long. I moved the carpet when I built that garden bed, so that's only a little over a month, and then I raked it just to get the surface rocks and any, you know, large twigs and stuff like that out. So yeah, starting to build a garden bed. I should be able to finish that tonight. And I'll back up here, and I've got a wheelbarrow full of mostly dock green material, so that can be a layer in the lasagna bed. And that Priscilla got from way back by my fire pit. And so she cleared a nice spot of weeds back there. And now we're ready for, well, there are 225 cosmos in that bed, so maybe I can get another 200 in the next one. Alright, got another garden bed made. 4, probably more cosmos. I don't know. Probably more cosmos. I gotta take a look at my seeds, see what I got left. I'm not buying any more seeds, that's for sure. Unless I really, really need them. Productive day. My sister, she's going through a lot of the junk that might be worth something for a garage sale. So like glass jars, plates, cups, vases, pitchers. So stuff like that we've just had piled back there. So that's what she's doing, is she's rinsing them off to get all the ants off of them, so that she can take them back to town and then there's a normal sink with a normal sewer. That's another thing is, you know, doing it at my sink, I don't want to leave the water running all the time because it's just going out beside the mobile home. Okay, I'm going to take a little break. Number 2 just got out of the fence. Well, not just, like a half an hour ago, and I've been chasing her for a half an hour. Oh, I don't know. I went inside for a minute to get a drink and came out and came to check on to see if they were all in their coop for the night. And she was walking around on the side of the tent. So, one of the things I asked from my sister was a fishing net. Because me chasing chickens, and even with the fishing net, you gotta chase them. But she went back into the woods, so I had to traipse around back there and corral her back up here. I finally got her trapped between the tent and the fence here, and there's a corner right there. So I got her trapped in that corner, and then I lowered the boom. It didn't hurt her with the net. So I had her trapped in that corner with the net, but she's so small that she just fit right through the fencing. She had to squeeze her way and really struggle, but so yeah, whatever works. And they went, well, and she was squawking and squawking and squawking, and big guy there is just pacing back and forth on the other side of the fence, wanting to get me, because I'm after number 2, and number 2 is his girl now. So yeah, it's I think with my advice would be to don't cause a ruckus every time you go in there. It depends on the rooster, I'm sure. I haven't had experience with roosters in 25 years. But if you create a pattern where you're creating a disturbance every time you go in there, I think that means something. Whereas if I bring in them treats 3 out of 4 times I go in there, then he's gonna be cool most of the time. And he has not lunged at me or anything like that. Just right now was the only time he looked mad. And I can't blame him. He wants number 2 safe and sound just like I do. So yeah, that was an adventure. And it's after 8 o'clock now. So I was going to plant some more seeds, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we'll end this video with Bob and Fifi on a hay bale. So take her easy, everybody. Hi. Hi. What you doing, Fifi? Yeah. You're shedding a bunch, Fifi. Yes, you are. You're shedding a bunch. I don't blame you. It's hot.